Was Abraham Lincoln a president?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was just a whatever publical figure.
Welcome back to Delulu Diaries, where the timelines don't match, but the receipts always do. Last night, Amber went live on TikTok, even though everybody's been telling her for weeks and weeks that she could earn money doing that. She finally, I guess, decided that she would go ahead and give it a shot. And you might think, okay, well, she was looking into it. No, because she comes on and, as always, has no idea what she's doing. We're going to go ahead and jump into the clips, but before we do, I just want to warn you, we do have a new Amber personality, so get ready for her to act just so sweet and like she has never done anything bad in her entire life.
Ask Trevino to battle me. How do we find her? Can we find her? I want to tell her, like, she's funny. She's mad funny. Can you say hi to Nick? Hello, Nick. How are you? How are you? She said you're big. Ask Trevino? I mean, she knows who I am. Shit. And duh, I'm big. I mean, if you tell me I'm not big, you're, like, literally lying. Like, you're literally lying if you're like, oh, she's not big. Like, what? You'd be lying. You'd be lying. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate that.
Okay, so just to be clear, I didn't realize she was filming until about halfway through her stream, so I missed the first 20 minutes. And on top of that, I don't know why I never made a TikTok account, even though I knew that there was a chance she would pop up on there. And so she is getting little gifts that we can't see because I'm not a member. I do join up, so we get to see that a little bit later in the video. But just to clarify, when she's talking about getting like little gifts and stuff, that's why you can't see it. But that won't be a problem moving forward because I did go ahead and make an account. Anyways, even though she's got this whole like personality thing she's doing where she's acting like she's so grateful for her audience and saying thank you for everything and just like really keeping her voice up compared to what we've heard on the voice recordings and on the LCU, she still manages to step in it as soon as I join on, because right before I started recording, she mentioned possibly battling Foodie Beauty, which makes sense. But then she talks about battling Ash Trevino, which, if you're not aware, TikTok battles, you can like invite somebody up onto your live and then you kind of just like see, I believe it's who gets more gifts or whatever. There's like a little bar. And so you're just like kind of gabbing while people throw money at you. I really don't understand the appeal, but I'm sure that somebody knows how to use that feature correctly. I've just only ever seen it like on Jeffrey's lives where it's kind of nonsense. That being said, when she brings up Ash Trevino, if you guys aren't aware of who she is a very problematic creator. Foodie makes sense because Amber and Foodie are kind of running in the same circles, but Ash Trevino is a 36-year-old woman who was recently taking some heat for dating a 19-year-old named Santos that's like popular on TikTok. And I don't know if this was ever confirmed. I didn't really do research on her because I don't cover her, but from what I heard, the 19-year-old is somebody that one of her daughters had a crush on, so that just adds like a whole another layer. On top of that, she's very well known for dating incarcerated men who she has taken her daughters to visit, like taken her kids around basically, which her kids are a little bit older, but you know, I'm just saying like that's still not a choice that I think that a regular mother would make, to just be dating people and constantly cycling people in and out of their children's lives. I've always heard people say like, oh, I have to date somebody for a long time before I introduce them into my kids' lives. So regardless of if any of that bothers you or not, she has also caught charges for scamming government benefits as well. So just all around, not the kind of person you generally want to associate with. And then even if I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt and be like, oh, maybe she wants to like confront her, as if that's ever been Amber's MO, she's like, oh my gosh, she actually knows who I am. Like, oh, that's fine that she called me big. I mean, look at me, I am big. And once again, it really just depends who she's talking to and how she's feeling in the moment on if she thinks it's acceptable for somebody to comment on her weight or not. Because as we all remember, and granted, yes, I think it was a little bit played up for the bit, but she was calling Scooter a like fat phobic person every freaking stream for how she looked in the thumbnails and stuff. So, you know, it's just one way one day and another way another day, and I think that's kind of annoying, but clearly we have gotten somebody who is very gracious on live stream today, so she's going to be taking everything with a grain of salt.
Oh my god, wait, that was so cute. Stop. Did you guys see that? Someone sent me flowers. Oh. More flowers. Oh my god, thank you so much. That was so cute. I can't. Oh my god, I can't. How are you guys? Like, literally. Everyone's always like, go live on TikTok. Go live on TikTok. And I'm like, no. Oh, thank you for the heart, Evie. Thank you so much. What is that? Am I in the Milky Way? Wait, was that the galaxy? Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, is space real?
First of all, we know she's only on TikTok Live because she figured out a way to get paid on here. Either she was not lying and she really did find a way around the ban on PayPal, or she finally signed up for that Pay in Near, which is the secondary option if PayPal doesn't work for you. One way or the other, she's only doing this because she's getting paid, not for the fans. But notice the difference between when she was on the LCU and she would be getting sent money, like, you know, she would respond sometimes to like $100 or a $250 membership donation and just be like, oh, thanks. And now she's getting these little gift things where they're like $1 to $5, most of them. And she's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Now, granted, I do think that's the appropriate reaction when somebody sends you their hard-earned money. I mean, I certainly would be like above and beyond excited if I ever got a super chat for even $1. I don't know what she's trying to angle at, but my assumption is that she's going to come on TikTok Live, playing very nice, being very gracious, and trying to like keep the act up because her audience on TikTok is a lot nicer than her audience on YouTube. So I think she's trying to keep that in mind and try to see if she can build a nicer audience over there than what she has on YouTube. And B, I think that she really, really wants to angle it that the LCU stuff was all an act.
Do you guys, wait, there's certain things you can't talk about on TikTok. Am I allowed to say that the earth is flat? Oh, a dog. Hi. Oh, he shook his butt at me. He said, wiggle, wiggle. Oh my god, you guys are so sweet. I can't. I genuinely can't. Like, I'm gonna cry. Am I allowed to say, like, the moon landing might not have happened? Actually, it really did not happen. Thank you for the heart. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, user. Thank you, Jem.
All right, now it's time for my conspiracy theory, which is that I don't think she actually believes all of the conspiracy theories that she says she does. I think that she truly like wants to be one of those girls that is really, really hot and kind of ditzy. I think she thinks that's cute because that's why she does all like the mispronunciations and stuff like that. Like, granted, sometimes it's accurate and I don't want to dog on her too hard for that because I also mispronounce a lot of words and it is really genuine. But that said, like, we know that she does things where she pronounces words incorrectly on purpose. She gives incorrect information on purpose. Like, she does it in order to just be, like, quirky. And I think that's what the deal is with all of the conspiracy theories, because I could believe her believing one or two little ones, but there was a point in time where she would come on and say that she believed in, like, every single conspiracy theory that obviously would make her look bad, such as, like, the earth being flat, the moon landing not being real. I think she's come on and said that she doesn't believe in the sun at one point. She said that she doesn't believe that Stevie Wonder is blind. I even think she said something about Helen Keller one time. So, you know, it's just always the things that you know is going to get her in trouble. And I just don't think she believes all of that. I don't know. I mean, I get it. People think she's really dumb and that she would, but I really do think that that's like for the bit. I think she does it just to like get people talking, to get engagement, to have people be like, oh my gosh, you're so stupid. Like, it can't be like that. God, can you guys believe she blah, 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 whatever. I think that's what she's doing. But let me know what you guys think. Do you really think she believes all of the stuff that she talks about? Or do you think that she's putting it on a little bit to get engagement?
More TikTok lives? Maybe. This might be like a type of deal. This might be like a situation type deal, you know? Amy, thank you. Ginger, thank you. Okay. Hold on, I just got a notification that told me to do something. Oh. Okay, so if I scroll that way, it shows me your guys' comments, like, bigger. If I scroll that way, it shows me, like, analytic type deals. I don't know what all this numbers mean. what just popped up? Damn it, I missed it. I was looking at something. Oh. Love it. Okay. What do people do on TikTok lives? Like, what should I do? I'm not wearing any pants, so I can't really stand up at the current time being. Ooh, ride a cowboy. This is a dress, okay? It's a very, very short dress, but it is a dress, so. Aw, Bo, thank you, babe. Get ready with me. Okay, well, I'm already ready. I look kind of ugly today. My hair is, like, not in it to win it, like, at all. You think I make the dress short? Maybe.
So she gets on TikTok. She doesn't bother putting on a full outfit. She's not wearing pants, so she can't get up. She doesn't do any research into what people do on TikTok. She says she has never watched lives really before, and she doesn't really get the whole, like, what to do. Girl, you have not been on the internet in like a week, if not a little bit longer than that. You really didn't have time to do some basic research. So that it's just frustrating to me. I am thinking about doing a live, but I want to make sure that I know how it works and have like a little game plan for what to talk about with you guys so that it's not boring. And so as somebody who's like a creator going through it, I know exactly what kind of work that you can put in to just make it go a little smoother. I'm not saying it has to be perfect. You know, I understand coming on for the first time and being like, oh, shoot, I don't know how to turn it off. Or, you know, you get like halfway through what you're doing and you realize there's a feature you want to use that you didn't look up. That's fine. But to come on and not even have the freaking plot, like you don't have any topics to talk about, you don't have anything that you wanted to convey to your audience, why are you even live? Because it doesn't seem like she really wants to interact with them. Anytime that she gets asked a question in this live, she kind of like brushes it off. She answers it in like the most basic, bare bones way possible and then just keeps it pushing. She doesn't have any games she wanted to play. She doesn't seem like she had any information she wanted to share. Truly, I believe she just came on here thinking, I want to stream for an hour and get some money. And the worst part is it's working. She is getting so many gifts. And I think she turned on memberships for TikTok lives and stuff like that. So, you know, she's getting a lot of money sent to her for just showing up, doing nothing, including like not even putting on the step of getting fully dressed. So that's annoying as always. I don't like to tell people how to spend their money. I personally would not probably be sending her money, but at the same time, you know, if that's what people want to do, they are free to do so. But it is just really difficult, especially if you're somebody who's working like a difficult job and you're into girl world. You get home from your like very long, grueling shift and you see Amber getting on camera, literally not even putting on pants and seeing the money roll in. I mean, it is a little frustrating.
Wait, it told me to shake my head. What was supposed to happen? Oh my God, I'm scared. This is like so much. Like I can't. Like, what's my favorite food? Oh, there was a kitty. It used to be a seafood boil. Thank you, Sam and Summer. Thank you so much. It used to be a seafood boil, but like, aw, I love you, babe. Thank you. I don't know if I have a favorite food. Is that like crazy? I have like fixations. Thank you, Amber, for the rose. I have like fixation type deals. Right now, I really am liking like peanut butter M&Ms. Someone just said 35, by the way. Okay, let me tell you a little something. Personalities don't have an age. Clothing doesn't have an age. Makeup styles don't have an age. Hairstyles don't have an age. I do what I love and I love what I do. I wear what I love and love what I wear. So, 35 and still alive, and I'm a cowboy, baby.
I don't know if this is just the nature of TikTok, but it really bothers me that she can't even answer a simple question like what her favorite food is without getting interrupted like a bunch to say thanks for the gifts and this, that, and the third. Like, how long does it really take to consolidate that thought and give that person a little bit of a time of their day, instead of just being like, I think that, oh, thank you for the rose. Maybe my favorite food. Oh, thank you for the cat or whatever. Like, it's just annoying to me. But I do think that that might just be the nature of TikTok because I've seen other creators do that too. I just don't think it's a very good platform. That's why I didn't have an account before she went live. But either way, so I don't think she really answered that question very nicely for that person. And then she starts talking about someone in the comments saying that she's 35 and she's not acting like it, basically. Which, just to be clear, I do agree with the sentiment of that because I know there are people who like to dress in an alternative fashion and they get like dogged on for dressing like that because they're like too old and they should have outgrown that phase or whatever. So, I agree with her to a degree that there is no age limit on doing what you want to do. And if you want to be childish, that's fine. At the same time, it's the same way that people will get backlash for saying something nasty and then be like, well, free speech, free speech. Yeah, okay, so you're not going to get arrested for it, but people are also allowed to use their free speech to respond to what you said with your free speech. And that's the same way it is with this whole age thing. Yes, you can do whatever you want, but you also have to realize that if you're going against societal norms, people are going to speak up on that. So, wear your hair in the Yorkie style, put sunglasses on your head, wear your Betsy Johnson dress if you want to. People are going to comment on that. Likewise, for things that are a little bit more serious, like her inability to take accountability for things, her inability to work on her personality disorders, things of that nature, people are going to bring up how much time you've been on Earth that you could have been addressing that and you didn't. So, it is a little bit of a fair point in some aspects.
Should I play music and dance? Wait, I could play music on here because there's no like copyright type deals. Time out. There's no copyright type deals, right? We can just like do whatever. We can just like do whatever. Oh. Speaking of doing whatever. Okay. Oh, how cute. Thank you. I love these little thingies. I don't have a favorite food. Do I need money? Don't we all? That is why we are all working, because we need money. Click it, clock it, clinked it, and clicked it. Okay. G. Louis.
I am really not vibing with this new personality. I hate it. And this is exactly what that comment about her age was about. I mean, come on now. You're 35 and you're coming on here going, click it, clack it, clock it, G. Louis. Like, come on. I don't know. Like I said, she's allowed to do it. She's well within her rights as a person to do whatever she wants. But I think it is so, like, cringy, and I am just not really enjoying it. I wish she would just act normal. But whatever, that's Amber, so I can't really say too much about it. Other than that, the fact that she's talking about this music thing, it's, like, so obvious that she has nothing to talk about. She has no content to provide, and she's just looking for a way out of having to do something herself. And so she's like, well, what can I do? Oh, I know, the LCU does dance parties. Let's just do a dance party. And she does end up playing music, which I have to cut, obviously, because copyright is a thing, both on YouTube and on TikTok. I really don't understand why she thinks that it's okay to steal music on one platform but not another. If she's trying to be monetized, like, no, you can't be stealing content. That's how every platform works, just FYI.
What is como? Like, como está? Like, are you asking me, like... Okay. Eyeliner is killing it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wait, I'm scared. Can I get copyrighted? Thank you.
So what they are asking her or saying or whatever, like repeatedly in the comments, is CHOMO, which, if you're not aware, is like a slang term for a PDF. Basically, like, I'm trying to say it as nice as possible for YouTube. You can look it up yourself, but it never ceases to surprise me how many bad moves she makes, knowing that people don't like her. If somebody's spamming a word in your chat, like, why would you call that out? Because now she has just said a word that she should probably not be calling attention to. And later on, she goes on to invite people up onto her stream without, like, any sort of vetting them first or anything. Like, how long have you been on the internet to not know that this is going to be a problem? And she's wanting to play music. Like, you just got banned off of YouTube or demonetized or whatever. I don't really know what her exact deal is because she's acting like she has a chance to come back in 90 days. But regardless, you're not allowed to post on YouTube because of mistakes that you've made 2 times now. You migrate to a new platform and already you are like saying things in the chat that you don't know what they mean, which they could be slurs. So maybe let's not do that. And then she's going to proceed to invite people up onto her channel without checking to see what they have to say or anything like that, which, again, it's not uncommon for people to jump up on streams or to like send in voice notes or have people play things that include slurs to get your channel taken down. And she knows that everybody right now is watching, waiting for her to slip up so that there's a reportable offense.
Thoughts on James? Not good, baby. Not good. Not good, baby. Not good. So no. Okay, maybe I should just like Google it too type deals so like we can be like very sure. All right. The answer is yes. Wait, but you must adhere to copyright rules to avoid having your live muted or restricted. While many creators play Spotify in the background, officially you should only use music you own. Only use music I own? Bitch, what? I don't own music. Now I'm scared. Thank you for the heart. Oh my God, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, HS Swiftly. Thank you, Miko. Thank you so much. I'm scared. There's a song I love right now, though. Oh my God. Do you guys ever have like song obsessions? I know I'm one. Song obsessions.
All right, since she doesn't want to provide any context for the James Charles thing, I will. Keep in mind, again, this is not something I usually would cover. If you guys want a whole video on it, I'll definitely make one, but I'm still trying to figure out what you guys are into. But either way, basically, somebody had sent James a message saying, hey, listen, I was recently part of the Spirit Airlines layoffs. I am currently unemployed. I am really, really struggling for money. I don't know what to do. I'm really running out of options. I made a GoFundMe. If you could contribute or disperse this link to your audience, it would mean so, so much to me because I'm just trying to make ends meet and I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing. And instead of either ignoring it like most large creators would do or helping them out, James decided that the correct way to handle it would be to come online in a video, I think it was a live stream, and say like, oh, you know, can you believe this person is freaking messaging me? Like, you know what you could have done with that time? You could have applied for a job. Like, nobody wants to work anymore. You think that you're entitled to my money. Like, you know, I don't have to give you anything. If you were, you know, sick and you could prove it and you were trying to do something for charity, then maybe I would consider helping you. But it's just like, come on now, get a job. Don't be begging on the internet. Something to that effect. Now, he didn't say exactly that. I'm like literally just giving you the vibe of what he said. But it was pretty gross what he did say. And then he came on to apologize for it. And instead of doing the regular thing where, you know, you take time to like set up your camera and make it serious because you feel bad about what you did and you want to be perceived as being genuinely sorry, he decided to shirtlessly film in bed, like literally laying down as if he's about to go to bed, and is like, oh, you know, I shouldn't have done that. I forget how many people watch me. And so I should have like been aware of my audience. And I tried looking for that person's message. I couldn't find it, but if I ever do, then I will be willing to help them out, or you can message me again and I'll, you know, see about potentially helping you a little. And I was like, you put no effort into your apology, and literally like how humiliating for that person to be made fun of by somebody on their platform, basically being like, oh, you're such a loser. You don't even follow me and you're asking for money. And then for that person to turn around and be like, oh, well, if you reach back out to me, I can maybe help you a little. Like, okay, well, you don't want to, and you've made that person feel really bad for even asking for help. So why are they going to turn around and ask again? I mean, granted, if they're in real dire straits, they may because they don't have any other options. But like, come on, man. Now you're making them feel like really, really bad for asking you for help when you could have just handled it either by ignoring it or with some grace the first time around. So that's why people are asking how she feels about James. But then she gets back on this whole music kick where she's like, okay, I'm going to Google it and see if you can play it. And she's like, oh, you can. And then she's like surprised when it says, but you must abide by copyright. And when it says like music that you own, basically what it's saying is that either music that you have created where you're the artist, but there's a workaround too. You can also just pay for the rights to use a song, which she could do if she really wanted to, and then you would have permission to use it. Granted, there are some issues where people have paid for songs and used them in their videos, and then they still get flagged on YouTube at least. I don't know how good TikTok is about that, but I'm just saying she's been on this platform for over a decade, and she doesn't know how copyright law works. I just think that's crazy. And she keeps going, I don't know, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. She's the one who brought it up. Nobody in her comments was asking to listen to music or anything. She brought it up. She's the one who wants to do this. If you're that worried about it, just don't do it, which, by the way, she does do it. Also, I do have a clip from somebody else who did have a TikTok account, but they were watching on their phone. So you're going to see the quality of the video change a little bit here, but at least that way you'll be able to see the GIFs. So I thought that would be a better viewing experience for you guys.
So it turns out you can listen to music. You can. A lot of TikTokers do it in their live streams. Oh, Ride a Cowboy. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. Oh my god, my hair is like literally. Look at how like frizzy I can't. I'm so cute. Oh my god, thank you. Can I dance? I'm not like good at it at the size that I am, but like when I was younger, I could dance for sure. What lipstick do I have on? I'm currently wearing two lipsticks. Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in Speak Your Mind 75 and Male Clearly Brilliant Tinted Lips in Berry. So, yeah.
Obviously, I cut it out, but she listened to the entirety of Daisies by Justin Bieber, so that was great. She didn't really talk over it all. She was just like sitting down, swaying to the music, basically. So that was a nice way for her to burn 3 minutes. And then she comes back and she goes, so you can listen to music on TikTok, apparently. A lot of other people do it. And first of all, you just looked it up and no, you can't. What did you think was going to happen? You would start playing the song and TikTok would just like snipe you down immediately. That's not really how it works. And then we're already back to a little bit of our old selves by being like, well, actually, other people do it, so it's completely fine. And again, other people doing something doesn't make it okay, but whatever. It wasn't exactly riveting content. At least if you're gonna play a song, then why not like play something upbeat and like actually dance around to it. Somebody asks her if she can dance and she says that she can't anymore really because of her size, but like I don't think that even in her younger years she was really dancing well, because I think when she came onto YouTube she was like in the mid 300s if I'm not mistaken. And she said she was good at dancing then, but we saw what we saw. So, yeah, no, I don't think she's a great dancer, and I don't think she's great at doing this whole live stream thing. Somebody asked her a question about her makeup, and instead of like giving any tips of like, oh, I'm actually wearing two, I put this one on first, and then I put this one on, or oh, I'm wearing two, and I line my lips with this one, and then I use this one. She just like says the product names, and that's it. Like, there are so many places where she could be making content, but she is choosing to just be lazy about it. And I don't think she even clocks the fact that she's kind of messing this whole thing up and making it boring, to be honest.
Can I say hi to Morgan? Hi, Morgan. How are you? How are you? Oh my god. Girl, are you at work? No, 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 no. Does this look like a work? Is my like stuff just so cute? It looks like work in the back? Like a little setup for work?
Absolutely riveting content of her just sitting there typing, sending messages. You hear the little message sent thing, so it's not even like she's looking something up to do her job better. And then because it looks like her working at the typing factory, somebody jokingly is like, "Are you at work?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, does my setup look so cute that you think I'm at work?" Which I don't know what you think a regular office looks like, Amber, but generally speaking, it's not like super cute. You don't go to work for everything to be cute. You can have like a cubicle or a desk area that you decorate, but it wouldn't be like down the hallway where all the cute decorations are. It would be like right next to your desk. Also, I did kind of get a little bit of a chuckle at how much she has to like bend and lean to try to show the scenery behind her. Like, come on now. You can't like scoot your chair back a little bit and twist if you really want to show people. You got to do this whole like ping ponging left and right to try to get people to be able to see behind you, which obviously we can't.
Um, is my YouTube era done? I shall never give up. What is guest requests? Is that people who want to come in here? Should I approve one? Oh my god. Oh my god, should I accept one? Fuck it. I think I'm gonna accept one. Alright, go to try to guess, you guys. I'm gonna accept one. I don't know, I'm scared. I'm gonna click a random one. Okay. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, I'm scared. Who should I choose? I'm scared.
I find it so funny that we are transitioning immediately from people asking her if she's going back onto YouTube because she got demonetized for breaking terms of service into her doing something that most certainly will eventually result in her breaking terms of service. Like, if you invite somebody up onto your platform and they say something that's against terms of service, you're the one who's going to get, like, taken down for that. And she keeps reiterating how scared she is to do it. She doesn't know who to pick. She's nervous. She's worried. Whatever. I don't know if this is a part of her new character or what, where she's trying to be, like, so dainty and afraid of everything and, like, just really girly girl. But nobody's telling you have to do this. And in fact, I don't think you should be doing this. So I'm tired of hearing you say that you're scared right before you go ahead and do the thing that's bad for your channel anyway.
Oh, Twink, are you okay, baby? What's going on? Wow, there's so many people in here. Holy shit. This is crazy. Like, oh, I can see who's watching. What? This is so cool. I can creep on y'all. I can see who's watching me. Oh my god. Okay. Should I just like close my eyes and choose one? Or like, I don't know. I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared. Like, what if they do something like against the rules? Would that be because of them? Like, would they be getting in trouble or would it be me? Okay.
And that would be a great thing to look up before you just put this live on air on your account. But whatever. I will say that we do hear Twink in the back, I think sneezing or coughing or something like that. And so confirmation that the dog is still okay. But I just don't understand like why she is so dead set on doing something that she knows is a risky move and saying she's scared, she's scared. She really must be wanting to hit that hour for some reason. I don't know if there's something special that happens if you stream for an hour or if she's just trying to like make it where she's like, oh, I'm going to be live on here for an hour every day or whatever she's going to do. But I'm like really sick of hearing her say how scared she is to the point where I think if she keeps on doing it, I'm just going to have to cut it out because like I can only say so many times that she is being super annoying by doing stuff she knows she shouldn't be doing and just being like, oh, I'm scared about it. You don't have to do it. Nobody is forcing you to do this. Also, I think it's really weird that she has this reputation for doxing people and looking up her haters' information and things of that nature. And yet she comes on here and she goes, oh my gosh, I can see you guys' information. That's so cool. Like, why would you say that? Because you know people are going to talk about that.
There's like so many options. Okay, fuck it. Hello?
Amber, I love you from Scotland. I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Oh my god, this is so cool. I've actually been a fan for ages, by the way. Oh my god.
Aww.
See these retractors, right? Get them to fuck. Actually, get them to. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't swear. Get them to frick, right? Right. We don't stand for. We don't stand for that.
Yeah, fuck a detractor, right?
Exactly, man. Are you going to be posting on YouTube again? Like, what's going on?
Oh, I sent in like an appeal to see if I can get my monetization back, and I have to wait for them to give me a response before I post anything.
But what's the point in them like taking that away from you in the first place, man? You know?
Oh, I don't know. I never try to break the rules, so I don't really know what's going on, you know?
Well, maybe you should like kill them like you killed your fucking cat, man.
Maybe what?
Maybe you should kill them like you killed your cat.
Tell them I killed a cat?
No, oh my god, no. You should kill them like like they kill like you killed your cat. Rarity.
No, I didn't. Oh my God. How do you turn into a troll so quickly within like 2 seconds? Where did they go? Damn it. I love talking to a hater, but they always get so scared. Okay, let me do someone else.
By this whole I love talking to a hater thing, like I think it really actually bothers her because you can see how excited she was to talk to somebody who like was a fan of hers, and she really never has anything clever to say to a reaction channel or anything like that. And yeah, obviously the guy left. I don't think that he necessarily was like scared to continue on. It's just a bit awkward because you're not understanding his accent and asking him to repeat himself a bunch. And he was trying to make a joke and you kind of ruined the joke by not understanding him, which I'm not saying that's even Amber's fault or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, obviously, yeah, that's not exactly an environment that you'd want to stick around in and have like a long drawn out conversation if the person you're talking to can't even understand what you're saying half the time. So I think that was totally fair that he wanted to dip out, but I can't believe that after that interaction, which granted was not the worst interaction ever, she's like, yeah, let's keep this going. Because you know that most of the people that are in your waiting are going to be like reaction channels or people who don't like you.
Oh, I just got a cameo request. Oh, look at the little dog. How cute. It, like, shakes its little behind. If you guys want a cameo from yours truly, you can find me on Cameo, by the way. Okay. Let's see.
I really wonder if she actually got a cameo request or if she just wanted to promote her cameo partway through her TikTok and not come off like she was begging, because she doesn't really seem like the kind of person who minds coming off like she's begging. But if she did get a cameo request, I'm kind of leaning towards it potentially being from Emily. I mean, she was begging for Emily to send her a cameo the other day, and I was like, it doesn't really make sense. It's not going to do much for your numbers for her to send you a cameo versus just like sending you the money outright. But a couple of you guys actually in my comments were like, oh, well, she's probably asking Emily to send her requests every so often so her cameo looks active. And I was like, I didn't even consider the fact that she might be asking people to buy multiple cameos from her in order for it to look like she's actually getting requests. And I wonder if she's just doing it to Emily or if she's doing it to Mama Lynn too. Like, I don't know. It's making me think a little bit about how many cameos she's actually getting, because of course there's going to be a spike in the beginning when that was the only way to like get in contact with her. A bunch of people are going to want to get their cameos, but after that, like, it's not like she's a huge personality or anything like that. I don't really see people regularly requesting hundreds of cameos from her.
Hello? Oh.
Can you hear me? Oh my god. I love you. Where's my sister?
I love you.
She accepted my requested.
You're lying. You're lying. Amber!
You have to record this. You have to record
Amber,
this.
oh my fucking
Hi.
god.
We
Oh my
love
God,
you.
you're lying.
Aw.
Amber,
We love you.
Amby!
Oh my god, this is my best day of my my life. Girl, you don't understand. So we're twins and we love you so bad. You don't understand. Like, we miss you on YouTube so much. Like, we would watch you together every day, girl.
Aww.
We miss you down.
Wait, I'm so sad. We were literally just. Oh my god, my heart is racing. I love you so
Oh my God.
much.
You're lying, bro.
I'm literally shaking.
You're so good. Wait, I love the fact that you guys are twins. That is so
Ambi,
cool.
we miss you.
Wait, how do I turn my camera on?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Is
Oh
it
my
on?
gosh.
Is it working? We don't know. Wait.
I'm literally shaking.
Wait, is it
oh my
working?
god.
Oh my god.
wait, there we
Hi,
go.
Ambi.
Hello, hello.
Sierra, take a picture.
Oh my god, I'm wrong. Oh my god.
We love you so much. I'm literally shaking right now.
Aw.
Oh, Ambi, we miss you.
We've had such a horrible week, and this just made our week.
Oh
Like, no
my
joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you guys feel better.
So I do think it's really interesting to actually hear from an Am baby for once, because usually we only hear from people being critical of Amber. And I do feel bad for people who are genuine fans of Amber, because they're like telling her how much they miss her. And they're going to ask her like when she's coming back to YouTube and like if she's going to make more videos and stuff. And really, Amber does not care about her fans. I think she likes the ego boost. Like right now you can tell she's like soaking up the fact that these two are so excited to talk to her. But when you really think about her actions, like in the past, she's done things like she's taken a break from YouTube without saying anything, which at her size is very concerning. So if you cared about your fans, you'd think you would at least put up a community post tab thing being like, hey, I need a couple of days just for my mental health. I'm okay. I'll see you guys when I'm feeling better. It should be about a week or whatever, you know? So she did that where she like left the internet without saying anything and then came back at an indeterminate time after that. And then she went to the LCU. She couldn't be bothered to post little like reminders for her fans on her channel because again, I understand if she wants to say that she's too busy in the LCU to film for her channel and do LCU live streams and stuff. I'm not going to like dock her on that, but she could easily once a month or so make a community page tab and be like, hey guys, I'm still over on the LCU. This is what I'm doing if you guys want to catch me there, just to update her fans who maybe didn't follow her to the LCU or didn't know what was going on. On top of that, she could right now be posting videos for her fans explaining like, oh yeah, you know, I'm dealing with being demonetized again. I'm trying to apply in 90 days or whatever, but here's what's going on. Granted, I don't think she has to be working for free and YouTube is her job, but I do just feel for the Am babies who are getting like nothing unless she's getting paid, because I think that in general, even if you weren't getting paid, like you would want to do like maybe, you know, a video a month, a video a week, if it's just like a low effort sit down and talk to me or whatever, just to keep your fans looped in and make sure that you're engaging with your audience still. But Amber really won't put in any amount of work at all if she's not getting paid. So it must be a little bit on the difficult side to be an Am baby and just get like absolutely nothing unless Amber's getting paid.
Amberlynn Reed just accepted our live request, bro. You're lying. You're lying. Oh my god, we love you. Ambi, we love you. Come back to YouTube, please.
Our dad literally, he just passed away, but he would sit on the couch with us and
he
watch,
would watch
you for
with
hours.
you for hours with us.
Wait, time out. Oh my god.
Like, we're not lying. This was like a week ago-ish. Oh my god, I'm literally sure. Why? You guys can be haters all you want, but
You got
I
me all
don't
emotional type deals.
No, because she's so funny. Y'all can hate all you want. She's so funny.
Oh,
my
you guys are
God,
so
we
sweet.
miss you.
Ooh, we miss you, Ambi.
You guys are literally so sweet. I'll be back to YouTube in no time. Don't you worry.
Please come back. Come back.
This just made my fucking day, bro. I literally
God.
jumped out of bed.
Well, I hope you guys have a good night, okay?
Oh my god. I'm literally shaking. We need to give someone else a turn. We need to share the love.
Oh, okay.
We love you, Queen.
We love you so
We love
much.
you so much.
Oh
This
my
literally
God.
is the best thing that has happened to me in a long time.
You guys have a good night, okay?
Thank you.
you.
We
Bye.
love you.
Love you.
So the first time that they said that they were having a bad week, she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that you guys are feeling better. But then this time they were like, oh yeah, like our dad used to watch you with us for like hours at a time and he just passed like this week, which explains their bad week. And she kind of just makes like a sad face and like keeps it pushing. I really feel like it would have been nice for her to be like, oh my gosh, I am so, so sorry for your loss, but I'm glad you have memories with him or whatever, you know, something. But she just like completely glosses over. It doesn't even mention the fact that they just said that their father passed away. It just feels like, you know, you want to say, oh my gosh, I love you guys. I love you guys too. I hope you guys have a great night. And then you're not even going to mention the fact that they just mentioned losing their dad. Like, that's a huge thing in someone's life. But, you know, whatever. They seemed happy with their interaction with her. She kind of like cut them off by being like, you guys have a good night. And then obviously, because that's a signal to end the conversation, they're like, oh yeah, we got to share the love. And then she's like surprised about that. You're the one who started the initiation of ending the call, but whatever. Anyways, it was nice to see an Am baby's perspective of like how they feel about her, because we don't really get to see that very often. But it is just surprising to me that there's still people who think that Amber cares about her fans, because I just don't see it.
I have to sit with that for a minute. Oh my God. See, that's why, oh my God, I'm gonna get emotional. That is why, like, I just get so grateful. Paid actors, you guys are so funny, I can't. No. That was so sweet. Like, they think I made their night, they made mine. Like, are you kidding? Anyway. That was too sweet. I need a moment. I need a moment in time. Okay. You guys, should I start? Can you do polls on here? Hold on. I'm trying to learn everything. I don't think you can. Because I'm wondering, should I start coming on here daily or something? Call Keem. Oh my God, I'm dead. And say what? Hi, I'm calling you because someone told me to. He'd be like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, he'd be like, are you kidding me? Oh my God, that was so sweet. I literally can't right now. And that's crazy because I had like 300 people in the thing, and they're the ones that I picked out of all of them. That is so cute.
I love her using that as a transition to see if she should start going on to TikTok lives every single day. I don't know why she's even going to bother putting up a poll. First of all, we know how she does polls already. She puts them up and then she picks the answer that she wants to pick. Second of all, if she earns good enough money, she's going to start doing this daily. And if she doesn't, then she won't. And so I don't know why she's acting like the viewer has any kind of input in that. Also, speaking of the viewer, somebody says that she should call Keem, and I think that was a joke. I don't think that they literally meant for her to call Keem, but I love the fact that she walked us through why that would be a bad idea, as if it's not obvious.
Does it say how long I've been on here? No. Oh. You're so cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. That was honestly so sweet. I can't. Someone just said you remind me of Lana Del Rey. That's how I know you're a troll.
She could not make it any more obvious that she's just trying to hit an hour. She asks if anybody knows how long she's been on here. She looks obviously at like a clock or something to see what time it is. And she's just like sitting here quietly reading the comments, not really responding to much of anything. I think she's like past ready to go and she kind of wants to leave it on a high note, but for whatever reason, she really wants to keep going until an hour or something like that. You can just cut it, girl. It's your first time back. You already got plenty of gifts and stuff like that. If you want to go, just go. Plan out a better show for next time so that you're not just sitting here doing nothing. And then you'll be able to produce something that people actually want to watch.
Hi, Shayla. How are you? Hello, iPad. Jack, this might be TikTok era. Like, literally TikTok era. We love a TikTok era. How has this been shared 1,000 times? That is crazy. You guys have shared this 1,000 times. What? Someone just said something about PayPal. What about it? I wouldn't have been able to be monetized if I didn't have a PayPal. So, long story short, I thought I was locked out of PayPal. Turns out I just didn't remember my login info. I didn't know my login info. I found that out like months ago, though.
I don't believe that, because if you just forgot your login information, obviously it would say that you forgot your login information. It wouldn't say you were banned. So how would you even get that confused? And then on top of that, she goes, oh yeah, well, I had that fixed like months ago or whatever, which does line up with somebody saying that on the LCU, she had said she found a way to get unbanned from PayPal. So I guess that it is likely that she got unbanned from PayPal. I don't believe this password nonsense. The other thing is, like I said, if she is still banned on PayPal, there was an alternative where she could get onto Payoneer. So, you know, I knew that there was a possibility she would do TikTok Live. I just don't know why it took her so long, especially since Gemini and Christina were apparently trying to convince her to do it in order to make money.
Favorite movie? Oh my God. I love Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is so good. Thank you for the heart, Russ. Thank you so much. Someone said Lana Del Buffett. Stop. That is so funny. I'm trying to think of like what like I could do for these lives to make them entertaining for you guys. Maybe I can like copy Ash Trevino and I can like eat my dinner or my lunch with you guys, or I don't know, play Roblox. Oh my God. What is that? Play video games? How do you like play video games on here though? You know?
We're bringing up Ash Trevino again, like she's just like a mukbanger who sits and eats food on the camera instead of this like really controversial figure. Also, once again, and this is the last time I'm going to say it, the time to figure out what you're going to do on a live stream is before the live stream, not during. And then somebody suggests that she plays Roblox, and I'm not gonna lie, that is such a funny idea. I was actually talking to one of my friends about if Amber came onto Twitch and became like an e-girl where she's like doing games and stuff like that, and we were joking around about how like she probably wouldn't know how to do any games. So I think that it would actually be really funny to see her try to participate in playing a game. Maybe she would surprise me and be good at it, but we were talking about like, since she's always behind on the trends, if she came on and played Among Us, if she'd be able to like actually do any of the tasks, or if she'd just be like running into the walls, and how funny it would be seeing her try to do like deductive reasoning to figure out who the imposter was. Like, I actually would be so tuned in for that era, but I know she's not going to do that.
Journaling? I don't journal anymore. I shredded all my journals. I talk about, so I am filming a vlog. I don't know when it's going to be up, but I am just going to vlog like random things. And when it's up is when it's up, right? And in that vlog, I talk about why I shredded my journals. But yeah, I shredded my journals. I sure did. Do Legos on live? I'm currently doing the T-Rex Lego, actually. I started it like a few days ago. But yeah, like there was just a lot of memories in those journals that I did not want to hold on to anymore. A lot of memories that were weighing heavy on me. Like, I've been taking Zoloft for almost a year now, and it's like changed my life so much that like I just feel so disconnected from the person that I was like even just a year ago, like let alone 6 years ago when I started daily journaling. And I said, nah, fuck this. Like I'm just so like over it, like for real. Hold on.
If you're the kind of person who keeps a journal, pop off in the comments on this, but I don't think that reasoning makes any sense, because if you're journaling, usually the whole point is to see how far you've come to have those memories stored, even painful memories. I personally don't really journal, but every once in a while, if I'm going through a hard time, I will write down how I'm feeling at that time just to like reflect back later. And also like the process of getting it out is kind of therapeutic, but I don't keep like a daily journal or anything. And when I find those things, I don't keep them like organized. I have everything kind of like just spread out in my room. But whenever I come across something that I wrote a while ago, whether it be from a positive or a negative memory, I'm always like interested to see what I was thinking then. And yes, sometimes it can be like painful to relive those memories, but at the same point in time, it's always interesting for me to see them. And I don't think I would ever get rid of that stuff, especially if I was a daily journaler like she claims to be for so long. It just seems like a real shame to get rid of it. I think it's really suspicious that the journals are all of a sudden gone after she just got called out for faking what she had written in a journal when the whole Tommy thing was going on. If you guys don't recall, she was like reading out about the mistreatment that she had gone through from Tommy and was saying like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you guys don't take my journal seriously, but you'll read Anne Frank's diary and take that seriously. That's the time frame that I'm talking about. So I think that it's probably more to do with that and less to do with the actual getting rid of the journals because of the bad memories, because she's had plenty of bad memories. Why now would she think that this is too painful to hold on to? I know she's talking about the Zoloft, but I just don't think that adds up. So if you're a journaler, let me know what you guys think in the comments.
I'm checking something. Sorry, guys. What are you doing, baby? Oh, you're just a little babes. Oh my god. Hi, Discord girlies. I see that you guys are watching my live stream. Oh my god, I'm all shy now. This ain't no Gemini and Christina live stream, I'll tell you that. It's just a little baby. Don't eat the cat. Like, y'all are crazy for that one. For real. Like, literally. Talk about James. I just don't like him. Like, what is there to say about it? Like, when you don't like someone, you don't like someone. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I'm gonna go outside. You wanna go outside? I'm gonna go outside. But yeah, I'll see you guys maybe again tomorrow. Let me know if you enjoy this type of deals. Now, how do you end it? That's the part that I'm curious about. Wait, hold on. Oh, and now. Bye!
Really saved by the bell there because Twinkie obviously needs to go out, so she has an excuse to get off her live finally. But yeah, I mean, I just think that that was so low effort. Even at the end there, somebody's like, oh, well, why don't you like James? And she doesn't elaborate. Like, there's a lot of people who probably have no idea what's going on with James Charles. And so, you know, I don't think it hurts to just give like a little recap of what's going on like I did here. She doesn't have to get into a whole thing, but like, you have this whole live where you're not having anything to talk about. You won't talk about something somebody asks you about. Granted, I will give her a pass right here because Twinkie obviously needed to go out, and so I understand like wanting to take Twinkie out, but she had a chance earlier before Twinkie was getting fussy where she could have elaborated and she didn't. Either way, it seems like we're going to be seeing her on TikTok Live potentially daily, so I'm going to keep my eye on that and hopefully not miss the first 20 minutes of her next live because I got there like halfway through on this one. Let me know what you guys thought. Do you think that she's got a completely new personality for TikTok? Do you believe her about the PayPal situation and the journaling? How hard pressed do you guys think she is on money? Because like I've seen a lot of you guys say that you think that she actually has a lot more money than she's letting on. And I'm kind of starting to agree with that because it doesn't make sense to me if she has had access to being able to get money on TikTok Live for months and she just never followed through with it until now. Like obviously if she was really hard done by for money, she would have done that sooner. So either way, if you guys made it this far, you already know. Stay Delulu, but not that Delulu. And I'll catch you in the next one.